I heard that you all do a lot of programs as well, like the agriculture program. You all have toy drives, book drives. Hi guys, it's your girl Moja, and you know how I do it. Positive vibes, positive energy. Now remember when I told you guys I have something really special in store for you all today? Guess where I am? I am on the hills of Cascade. I am at Reggae on the Hills. So, you don't know when I say that, I could only have two important guests with me today. And that's Binghi Nyah Prescott and Asad Hassan Hinds.
Blessings.
It's a pleasure to have both of you here with us today.
Pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for being my guest.
Yes.
Okay, so we're not just going to talk about reggae on the hills. We're actually going to talk about reggae on the hills and love and loyalty. And for those of you who don't know what that is, today is your day to find out. So, tell us, what is love and loyalty?
Okay, so Love and Loyalty is a group that was formed in December of 2019. Originally, we were a group that would have keep like zest parties and stuff. That was in the days like K-Lion and those other artists, right? We had our first event that was Digest. It was called Digest. That was on the 21st of December 2019. So the group, as I said, was formed to throw parties. We also had a clothing line, Love and Loyalty Apparel. So it was a mixture of both promoting parties and a clothing line.
Right.
Yeah. So we then, well, COVID came. COVID mashup that we had probably like maybe like 3 events or so. We had our first one actually was right on this very compound. Yeah, we have prepared that area over there. That was a sell-off. That was a total success from day one. You know, we had like, I don't want to exaggerate. We had the whole from that wall you see me straight to the gate. That whole yard was full. The whole outside was full. Cars was all the way down the road. So it was really a success. And we didn't even had like artists. At the time there was artists in the event, but we didn't even sort of know some of the, and I talking like Swan in his early days, Meds Boss in the early days, and they entered the dance and we didn't even know they was in the dance.
Wow.
They it had a event that was in Zen at that time, and we heard that, don't know how true, but we heard that the Zen had bus. In common terms, the party bus, the Zen bus, and they ended up here. Sell off. And like I said, we had like about 2 or 3 events after that. COVID came, crashed the whole scene, and we but building up to Digest though, that's where the clothing line came. We printed a lot of vests and hoodies and jerseys to do our promos. We had a promo with Rude Boy. Yeah, Rude Boy was
Rude Boy.
we had a promo with them. Yeah, we went to San Susi with them. We did a promo together. With Water One, I think, was a part of that as well. And yeah, explosive start for us. We then had to draw back because of the COVID, and then we went into our, I have to say, our thinking stage at that time, because we had to gather our thoughts and study where we would go from here now, because nothing could have been done. No parties wasn't having, it had the curfew and all these things. So we had to regroup, and there and then we came upon a lot of challenges. Because I mean, the country every day is going in a direction, and it brought a lot of things that people tend to disagree on plenty things. However, luckily for love and loyalty, Hassan and I, we never have a bad day. Since we come together, we have never had a day where he and I clashed.
Right.
That never happened.
And how did you two meet? How did this collaboration for Hassan, Hinds, Binghi, Nyah, Prescott, how did this merge happen?
Sitting down right on that cupboard right there.
Yeah.
And that was it.
True.
Right there, right there.
We are neighbors too because we live on the hill actually.
Right.
My house was burned down, so I kind of more or less moved down here now. But we grew up on the hill together. We are neighbors directly. I live to the back, he lived to the front. Yeah, and so we were always close. We were always close. I have to say, and others always say this, that is why I think we even closer. I believe he's even closer to me than my real brother. Because I have to say, he is the person that literally responsible for me having kids. He used to live with the person that I have my kids with. When I say live with them, they were roommates.
Right.
Yeah, he and his wife was living with them in Maloney at the time.
Right.
And there I met my children mother. And yeah. So we together forever. So yeah, and I think because of the relationship that both of us shared, that and all even brought us the name that we have. Because like I tell you, everything that goes on in my head and his head is always a collaboration.
Right.
Always. And together we came up with that name. Sitting right out there. Love and loyalty. Him and I, always him and I. You understand? And again, because of the bond we share, it's like, I mean, very rare you will hear him say, nah, that thing. You know, it's always, yeah, we can make this work, you know. Yeah, we could, you know. And he will come and he will say, Bobo, where you feel thing? We could do this thing. I say, yeah. You know, it's strange, eh? It don't have like a disagreement about anything with us. We always, you know, we always combine and ever since to me, we've just been growing from strength to strength.
You know, sometimes you hear people talk about, when they start something, they say, this wasn't me. This was inspired. You know, it was inspired by a higher being. And most times when you hear people say that, it runs so smoothly. So perhaps what you're doing now was not just the two all, you know. It was inspired by something greater than you.
Yeah, well, like the good book say, when one and two are gathered, you know, God is in the midst thereof, you know. And so I believe, because truly, reggae on the hill, I just want to jump a little bit. Reggae on the hill was never planned. This was never planned. This shed was built here just because we didn't like too much about what was going on within the community.
Right.
Right? And we sought to basically kind of separate ourselves for a bit. Becoming back to the say, we like to think.
Right.
We always thinking about some upful thing, something where we could have this place, you know, being different. We try to be positive role models.
Right.
Right. So we always thinking. So this shed was built just for us to have a cool spot to be in and probably play some nice culture music, you know, and just vibes, you know, bring out the grill some fish, you know, do something constructive, you know, try to, you know, inspire young ones, you know. So this just happened, to be quite honest. If we're being frank, this just happened.
All over. When I'm looking at your videos and stuff online, it's people coming from south and not just San Fernando. We're talking about deep south.
That is correct.
Coming all the way here
That is correct.
to party.
That is correct.
You understand? Artists coming all the way here to sing,
That
you
is
know, to
correct.
give the message, you know,
Big
that
up
kind of
DJ
thing.
Doctrine.
Well,
Yeah.
doctrine,
DJ
yeah.
Doctrine play an important part.
Mm.
Yeah.
So Hassan, it's like in your explanation to me, you know, about what love and loyalty represents. You said to me that there is a mission behind it. You know, you all don't just do this. It's not just music or the DJ or a
Yeah, yeah.
party or promoting artists and stuff
Nah.
like that. There's more. What is the more?
There's so much showcasing new artists who
Right.
don't really get that kind of
Forward.
forward,
Mm-hmm.
right? They always welcome here, open arms. We also trying to change the mindset of all the youths or even the adults that coming up because
Mm-hmm.
as they say, everybody at fault right now,
Right.
man, woman, and child, right? So more positive we spread. To me, I feel it mightn't take a big impact, but the little bit that we could spread, I feel it will change,
Yeah.
it will make a big difference.
In my first book, what that I wrote, I said treat others the way that you want to be treated, right?
Definitely.
Now it starts off. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's not a plaster. You're not putting a
Correct.
plaster on a sore.
Correct.
You know, it's like if one person starts doing the right thing, at first people might laugh at you, you know, but
And
eventually they
taking,
get so accustomed to you that they start to now respect you for doing that, and they know they will say, "Hey, morning, morning."
yes, correct is
You know,
right.
next thing you know, their children saying morning, and then their children's friends start saying morning,
Correct.
and before you know it, the whole village saying good morning to each other, or you know, and that kind of thing. It must start somewhere. Why not with you?
Yes,
I heard that you all do a lot of programs as well, like the agriculture program.
Mhm.
You all have toy drives, book drives. I mean, I was not expecting that. And to hear that Reggae on the Hill, Love and Loyalty, that collaboration is doing so much more than just
reggae
parties
music,
for the
yes,
people of the community.
correct
Tell
is
us
right.
about that.
Well, the book drive, these things come about during COVID as well.
Mm,
You know, parents was home, we and all was home. But then now, as I say, we try to help as small as we could. We ask for help, we go to people, we think we were even hustle taxi drivers to try to put together a school back then,
right.
right? We might couldn't do for everybody, but as I said, the little that we could do is a big impact to us then,
Yeah, it's a big
right?
impact to the people who are receiving it as
That
well.
correct is right. And as I say, we it come like we now started back because we now catching ourselves after the pandemic.
Mhm.
So I see bigger things going forward. Yeah.
Well, let's get a word from our sponsor.
Today's segment was sponsored by Soup Central. Taste the goodness. Discover the heartwarming flavors of freshly prepared soups, crafted with the finest ingredients. Whether you crave a classic corn soup or a meat lover's medley, Soup Central has the perfect bowl to satisfy your taste buds. So visit them at Southern Main Road in Chase Village or call them today.
Bob Marley said this. Music supposed to bring people together.
Yes.
Music not supposed to tear people apart. The first music, even God music, heartbeat music, 1-2 order.
Mhm.
That is that. When you hear that, your foot on all after a while, you
Yeah.
start to think. You understand?
Mhm.
Music is a joyful thing. Music is life. Music is life. And this music killing. This music killing. So our flesh might say, reggae, boy, reggae, boy.
Hmm.
Reggae? We have never had a bad incident here. I have never gone to a Sizzler concert, a Caperton concert. I've never gone to a Rasta function,
Mm.
a reggae function, and see a fight after or during. I've never seen that. My eyes have never seen. I've never said it never happened, but my eyes have never seen that. So even when we start reggae on the hill, you said this earlier on. 80% of our support came from outside. A king will never become where he go.
I said that recently to someone.
A king will never become where he go. And so we totally appreciate all the love that we've been getting outside of Cascade. There's love here. Let me put that. There is love here. We have love here. We have support here. We have strength here. But the vast majority is from outside. And I must say that we really appreciate that. As we said earlier, people from quite Ikakas.
Gongs, man.
You understand? Far. And persons leaving here, reggae on the hill starts at 8 o'clock. But black people, we never early. So sometime 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we now start anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And think the earliest 4 o'clock.
Done reach already.
4 o'clock in the morning.
People still want to
And
jam.
the thing, people don't want to leave here.
True.
People don't want to
Last
leave.
weekend, Yasha Mani.
Abs-
After 4, Mercer 5,
Yeah.
she want to be.
Yeah, she don't want to
Yeah,
leave. She kick off her
vibe,
shoes and she in the corner there and she's doing her thing. And she even came and gave us a nice little performance as well. Before anybody come to reggae on the hill does not want to leave. Behind our backs, ask anybody,
Vibe.
artist or otherwise. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave the love, the energy, the vibe. We have that.
So what can we look forward to in the near future from Love and Loyalty and Reggae?
Love and loyalty,
Positivity,
like you asked
Yeah.
earlier on,
That is it.
we do a lot of different things, right? One of my biggest thing I always say to Hassan is charity. We grow up poor. We
Always
see
give
what's going on today. We know what's going on today. And charity is one of our top things to do, right? January 13 this year, we had our first Thanksgiving for the year. Right, that was a collaboration of Love and Loyalty and my company, which is Blessed Heart Construction Company. In 2019, we have some upgraded styles. We have something new coming as well.
Right.
Our logo also is going to upgrade because we are expanding. Love and Loyalty has different entities. We have a mini mart, Love and Loyalty mini mart. We have Love and Loyalty car wash. Right, we're gonna do something with agriculture just now.
Right.
Right, because we wanna be how to say we don't wanna just do the stuff. We want to have bank accounts and because people want documented stuff.
Right. So you want everything transparent.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're not gonna see like it's a scrape up thing or anyhow.
Understood.
Yes.
So
Everything.
you're taking Love and Loyalty to the next level.
Next level. So look forward to
Seeing a lot.
our new name, Love and Loyalty Group of Companies.
That's a big step.
Yeah.
Big stuff.
And what are your opening hours for Reggae on the Hills?
Reggae on the Hill.
Opening, closing hours,
Reggae on the hill.
do you all rent out the location? Like if somebody wants to hold a sip and paint or
We are open to anything. We are open to anything because we love. And I know when persons come and they see what they see. And as I said, we always upgrading, we always doing something.
And with doctrine say, what? Clean heart alone.
Yeah, man.
Clean heart alone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
Clean
we
heart
open to, anything. Anyone can come to us, call us on our numbers. Our numbers are there on the pages.
Give them your number one time.
So our number is 740-0232.
355-5291.
Call us anytime.
And you heard it here first on Up Close and Personal with Moja. Bye.